Nigel, what's your assessment of that one?
I'm not sure how we haven't scored, apart from poor finishing, poor decision making in the final third again. But to create that many chances away from home at one of the top teams in the league and not come away with anything, it's quite incredible, really. We controlled the game for periods, certainly in the first 20 minutes. Had two good chances. Ollie Clark had two good chances. Ollie Hawkins had one on the head from a corner just for half time. So you come in 0-0 and you think, well, we should be 1-0 up. And then second half, concede a softish goal. Good goal probably from their point of view. And after that we have, I think, half a dozen opportunities to get a goal. Probably the best one just before they scored, actually, when Ollie Hawkins went clear and tried to square it to Danny Johnson. And so poor sort of, or whether it's a poor decision or not, it's poor execution. And it should be a tap in, and then Danny Johnson should lay it back for laps and doesn't. So it's a combination of poor decisions and poor finishing.
A good goal from their point of view to win it, as you say. What about from the Stags' point of view?
Yeah, we're going to look back. Not quite sure where we were down the right-hand side, but they created very little today. Nathan Bishop's not had too much to do. As I say, it was at the other end where we've lost the game.
On 75, Tyree Sinclair took a free kick, and it looked for a moment like it might have gone over the line. How did you see it?
Yeah, well, we're halfway line, so we can't tell, but we had a couple of subs warming up. They thought it was in, and I thought you saw the reaction of our players thought it was in as well. But how it's not gone in, I don't know. Elliot Hewitt seems to be right there, and it's just going to hit him and go in. And you're just waiting for the referee to give the goal. It must have been mightily close, but another little thing's gone against us.
Overall, what do you think was missing today, in a nutshell?
Just that finishing. I think we've come and played well, started the game brilliantly, controlled the game, created chances. We just need somebody to put one of them away. I think if we go 1-0 up today at any time, we win the game.
Stags had so many free kicks and corners today, didn't they? I suppose a man of your standards would have wanted better delivery overall. Yeah,
that's something. You know, we've got George Maris on them, we've got Steve McLaughlin on them. You know, trying to vary them as well, and we've got enough height in there. But you know, you look at the one that Steve McLaughlin put in for Ollie Hawkins end of the first half, right in his head, and he's headed it over from 5 yards. You know, sometimes they rocket into the back of the net. Didn't for us today.
Just moving away from the game itself, you made two changes. James Perch, we understand, was injured in training this week. Can you tell us more?
Yeah, he just got a bang on the head. You know, a cross came in, and it was just a very innocuous challenge, but he got a bang on the head and didn't feel too good after it. So we obviously don't take any chances whatsoever. We'll follow all the procedures, protocols, whatever we have to do for that sort of injury, and we'll just see how he is this week. But no guarantees he's going to be fit this week either.
Looking a little bit light in terms of personnel and defence now, isn't it?
Yeah, when you lose James Perch, certainly. You know, we've been stepping up our search in the last 2 weeks prior to Perch's injury, so we do hope to get a defender or two in before Tuesday.
So are you expecting two to come in? Is that your expectation?
That's our hope. It's a different thing, isn't it? That's our hope, to try and get a couple in. You know, David Sharp's been working very hard on them the last week, 10 days, everybody has, to try and secure them, but there's not many out there at the moment, you know, so we're pursuing a couple in particular and we'll try and get them over the line.
Finally, in terms of the team news originally, no Ryan Stirk because he's suffering with COVID-19. Yeah,
he contracted it last week, and we would have liked to have kept it quiet today, so they didn't know he wasn't going to be involved or possibly playing. But unfortunately, the Welsh FA deemed it necessary to put it out there on Thursday, which isn't ideal, alerting the opposition to your team news.
Finally, Nigel, as we leave here, unfortunately empty-handed, what are your final thoughts?
I thought it was a good performance and good enough to get us at least a point from the game. Our supporters will go home disappointed, but I hope not disappointed with the effort and the way we played and the number of situations we created. Sometimes you lose a game 1-0 away and you don't have a shot or you don't have a chance and everybody's frustrated. We've got enough chances to win 2 games today.
Thanks for your time.